Now we're all here. Welcome to the lifeboat. Tide's out. We're on the mud. But what have I brought for you today? I brought some Angelite. And I don't have enough of this in my collection. This piece is carved into an angel. Comes from Peru. And it cost me £33. So that's probably why I don't have as much, because it's a bit more pricey. I know he said 33, but it really did cost me £33. But the reason I thought I'd talk about this today, because I want to cover dowsing. Sort of like yes-no pendulum dowsing, and my pendulum is actually Angelite, so that's why I brought it along. So what I was going to do is demonstrate how you can use a pendulum to dowse yes or no. So what you need first is a pendulum, or if you don't have a pendulum, what you can do is just get something that dangles a bit weighty on the bottom. It could be, you could put a ring on a necklace or something like that. A chain really works best. Some people hold them so the chain goes over the top of their finger. Other people prefer to hold them so it dangles out like that. Now, when people see you doing this, they will say, "You're moving it." Well, you can tell them, "Of course I'm moving it. That's how it works." But basically what you're looking for is little involuntary movements within your body that you're not really controlling. You're tapping into the ethereal plane, the ether, to find out questions that you'd wish to know the answer to. And with that in mind, what you can do is hold the pendulum down like that, give it a dunk, and start off asking questions like, "What is your name?" Now if I said to this, "What is my name Jay?" then the pendulum will react to that question. And for everybody's movement of the pendulum is different. So for my yes, it will move in a circle clockwise. Other people's yes, it might be an anti-clockwise. Sometimes it moves backwards and forwards or side to side. There's a particular movement you will have for your yes-no questions. So in order to find out which one is yours, simply hold your pendulum, give it a dunk, and ask, for example, "Is my name Jay?" So if you're Cassandra, for example, "Is my name Cassandra?" And whatever that pendulum moves, that'll be yes. So then you'll give yourself a different name, like, "Is my name Doris?" And that will give you the opposite for no. So once you've established which is your yes and no, then you can move on to other questions, like, "Where are the keys? Are they in the living room?" Stuff like that. But people say this stinks of predeterminism. Well, you can do, but what I prefer to see is a tell your own story adventure book. So like, how can I explain? If Doris wants to go through the woods, turn to page 83. If she wants to take the safe path, turn to page 94. And that's what I'm saying with the predeterminism. But what you're doing is you are moving this pendulum. Make no mistakes about that. But when we look at this, 7 to 8 billion of us roaming this land, we only had the choice of seeing life through a solipsistic point of view. So try to bear that in mind when you dowse. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a dunk, and I'm going to give a demonstration. "Is my name Jay?" And slowly but surely you will see the pendulum turn. Now what I try to do, I try to hold the hand as still as possible, and that really helps accentuate the movement of the pendulum. Now if I dunk it down and say, "Is my name Dave?" Alright, let's try this again. "Is my name Dave?" You will see the pendulum start to circle in the other way. I don't even need to look at it. I can just know that's going to happen because I've done this so many times. So have a little practice with that. See how you feel about it, and start practicing on things. Get your significant other or child to hide some keys, then try and find them using yes-no questions. Are the keys upstairs? Are the keys downstairs? And just practice, and you will actually be able to home in on that set of keys once you get good at it. Now, I'm not an excellent dowser. I'm an okay dowser at best. So for me, this still works, and I'm not that great at it. There are people who are so attuned to it. You could chuck a 10p piece in the middle of a field and they will just find it just using a pendulum. I mean, other people, they will use a rod to find it. They can literally hold the rod and it will guide them to the penny or 10p you threw into the field. And this is the other tool you can use for yes no. When you hold this, you can ask yes no questions like is my name Jay, and it will move one way, and I can say is my name Dave, and it will move the other way. But oh, maybe not on that occasion. it never happens when you're doing it live, does it? Is my name Jay? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it works better when I'm standing, I've got to be honest. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very slowly. Is my name Dave? And it goes the other way. Now I am moving that, but I'm not consciously moving it, so it's interesting. The copper rods work better when you stood up, I must admit, and especially when you're sort of looking for ley lines amongst all the fields and hedgerows. That these are better. That I find these are better than a pendulum. So, but these, you can use any pendulum you like. It doesn't have to be a precious stone, but I find they work better. When you go to choose a stone in a shop or somewhere which is selling them, you'll find it will call to you. You'll see a whole tray of these maybe, and there will be one in there that just jumps out at you. And when what's happening there is the pendulum is choosing you. It resonates with your eyes and your thoughts as you approach the case of pendulums. And once you hold it, you'll know it's the right one for you. So this has been Angelite, and with the angel here, I'm going to say, if you enjoy this sort of thing, this was sort of like a quick tuition on yes or no, and please click on the next video. Thank you.